After getting my first 3 shots in on my AR, I ran into a malfunction. I couldn't shoot my AR.
It's not going through. I got sand in my shit. Ah!
Because I couldn't shoot my AR, it was an automatic 10 reps in the penalty box. It was a penalty day for me. We rise and fall to the level of our training. It was completely covered in mud. A lot of curse words, so yeah, definitely a lot of curse words.
Motherfucker, goddammit, guns.
Holy
I can't see shit while I hit one. Me.
Yeah, so mud doesn't taste too good.
I'm done. Today was a workout, actually.
The reason why I chose the Tactical Games, it's a challenge. 2 things I love to do. I love to train. I grew up in the weight room my entire life. And then picking up this hobby of shooting has been my next thing. To combine them both has been really difficult, and I love the new challenge. That's why I chose this side. This is really tough. And if you don't have the skill set to either shoot really well or shoot under pressure, you're gonna struggle. Horrible. I mean, that's the only word I got for it. It was horrible.
Oh yeah, I feel like shit.
If you're a person who is second guessing it because you think that you have to be big or strong, that's not the case. I'm giving you the encouragement to go ahead and try it. Start where you are and put yourself under that pressure, challenge yourself, and you'll feel so much better afterwards. The normal thing I do throughout the week, whenever training: bike, row, run, either do treadmill or outside, and the skier. I use those 4. I'm good. I just started doing a lot of cardio. You know, being in the football world, all we did was like run, sprint, striders, and stuff like that. Did it for a long time. Now that I'm not in it anymore, run, bike, row, treadmill, skier, and you're good. My name is Derik Keys. I am from Mississippi, raised in Louisiana. I have a background in performance training. So I've been performance training for about 17, 18 years now through the collegiate level and the professional level in the NFL. If you can get your cardio and work capacity up, you literally can do anything. That's the key. Get your heart rate up first. Get your work capacity up. And then you can start working on other things. I used to play college football. So at my peak in college, I found a way to make all conference by the time I was done. I was a team captain, defense MVP my senior year in college. Same thing when I was in high school, ended that same way. But when I started, it didn't start out that way. So there was always a growth plan in there. Same thing in coaching, start off as an intern, graduate assistant, go back to being an intern again, finally getting on a professional level, being a 4th guy, 3rd guy, working your way up to having a director's title. You know, at the peak, same concept. You know, you start off slow, but time on task is gonna put you where you need to go, as long as you don't quit.
Fuck squat knees.
My name's Nick Palacios. I wanted to thank you guys for coming out today. I wanted to thank the ROs for coming out here. Joel was out here yesterday all day helping me set up, so just want to give them a round of applause. Thank them all for coming out. Without them, we can't get this rolling. So if you guys ever want to learn more about the sport, skirmish, tactical games, if you guys have the time to come out and volunteer for a weekend while we're doing a skirmish or regional, we'd love to have you guys out. We'd love to help train you guys up a little bit. We do appreciate it here on our end as well too. We've got 4 stages today. 2 of them are going to be our tactical game stages, which are directly behind me.
The reason why I chose the tactical games, I chose it because it's a challenge. 2 things I love to do. I love to train. I grew up in the weight room my entire life. And then picking up this hobby of shooting has been my next thing. To combine them both has been really difficult, and I love the new challenge. That's why I chose this side.
In 3, 2, 1, go!
Stage 1 was quad damage. You could get 100 points for this stage. You had penalties in it as well. The penalties were burpee broad jumps. So anytime you missed a shot, it was a burpee broad jump. I thought it was a part of it where I could just come out here and just, you know, kill the workout and shoot. You know, if I can shoot decent enough, I would be fine. But that's not the case. This is really tough. If you don't have the skill set to either shoot really well or shoot under pressure, you're gonna struggle.
Did I hit that?
Nope.
I was looking at the brick opposed to looking at the steel target. It blends in with the background, so that's really difficult as well. I started off the first one, not so good. I had to do like 5 burpee broad jumps. That was okay. I was okay with the burpee broad jumps. Going back to the bike the second time around, realized I had my resistance up all the way on 10, opposed to probably bringing it down to the middle.
Ooh. Burpees. Ooh.
Wasn't prepared for just a little transition of having my bike at the highest resistance.
My damn glasses are blurry. That's one thing about this humidity. I can't see shit with my glasses. Come on, baby.
Handgun, you have to shoot offhand. So I started left hand first because that's my dominant hand. By the time I got there, my hand was already shaking.
Damn.
The rain was full blown at this time. My glasses were fogged up. I couldn't see my red dot.
Shit.
By the time I got to my last round, I was so depleted from doing all the penalty work from the burpee broad jumps.
God damn it. Bring it down a tad.
Not being able to see out of my Oakley glasses, and everything was fogged up. So, you know, I don't use that as an excuse, but when you train in the comfort of your own home at the range and you're just there and you're shooting on target and you're feeling really good about yourself, it's different than when you have some stress on you.
There you go. All right.
Anytime you broke a rule, you get DQ, whether you turn it to 180, you didn't clear your firearm, anything like that, you can definitely get a DQ.
Remember that today.
I'll tell you what, dude, when you go to the range, whenever you finish and go to holster, unless you're obviously leading a mag in and still do another shoot, but if you go dry on a mag, I want you every time at the range, send it home, pull the trigger, put it in, and just
Yeah.
I just don't want to see you messing up. the
Absolutely.
weekend, all right?
Yep, appreciate you.
When Daddy did his thing, then I boop, the pillow jumped up in the air.
So I'm like shooting, like pretending like that I'm shooting dry firing, and she's like throwing pillows at me the whole time while I'm going. I'm moving around. She's like, "Come on, you can do better." I'm like, "What?" So background story: just starting a family, just getting married. Wasn't really the type of person that grew up around firearms, unless I was around my cousin and my uncles who were in the military. But got to a point where living in Minnesota, things were getting a little rocky, and I feel like I needed to protect my family. This is the Ace headset, Meta Oculus. Number one, you want to be able to get the red dot on the target and shoot, but then after you shoot, to get to that next one, you want to hit your transition. So me being able to transition now is one of my favorite things, is to get back on target.
Watching him evolve through his journey of not just like career-wise, but as a person.
Yeah.
And stepping out and trying these different things. And so it's really cool to tag along with them. And then it's great to have Nova a part of it, because she understands, like, this is something new, you know, and we talk to her and explain to her, like, this is something new and Daddy's trying this, or, you know, this is what we're going to do. And so she picks up on that too. And I hope that's something that, you know, sticks with her throughout.
Let me show you something.
Daddy's doing something right now.
Yeah, but let me just show you something.
But let me just...
Just quick, please.
Can't say no to that, right?
I always want to make sure that my wife is comfortable, my daughter's comfortable, they're good where they are, and then I can start focusing on what I need to with my gears, my belt, everything else that comes with it. Go to the skills. So you have skills, drills, and thrills. And then I go with the skills. I always just touch the skills every day. And when I do these 5 drills, it actually just helps me in a major way, opposed to trying to do a lot of the games. There we go. So this one is just straight ahead target. When it comes to traveling with the family, I've already had everything mapped out to where we're gonna stay, rental car, what time we're gonna get there. And in this case, I'm traveling with the firearm. And what I'm running is a 5.56. Most of the guns are 5.56. I think you have to have a 5.56. That is the rules. 5.56, 223. I have a sugar weasel. I finally feel confident with my rifle. I finally feel confident with my gun. But now I have to do everything in the rain, which is in the mud and stuff like that. I've always played outside as a kid, you know, football and stuff like that. So I'm not scared of doing anything in the mud. But to have your optics get wet, and being able to still focus while you're tired and hitting your targets, that's going to be a big challenge for me going into this one.
Right next door. Yeah. Where are we at? Right over, right down there? We're stage 4? Oh, shit. Stage 4?
Transition from stage 1 to stage 2. Stage 2, we had to take a walk down through the mud. By then, it was pouring down raining, and I was like, man, are we going to be able to finish this entire thing? Back center, yeah. Yeah, middle center. Back center. When I got there, I realized that stage 2 and stage 4 were together. I felt really comfortable going into it.
And I have to keep, once I finish shooting with the rifle, I just throw it behind my back and
Yeah,
go
you can
forward.
throw it behind your back, let it dangle, it doesn't matter.
Okay.
Yeah, just
Hey,
secure it.
what if I run with it in my hand and then put it on my back?
It has to be slung before you run.
Okay, gotcha. Thank you for letting me know that.
When I went into this stage, I realized I couldn't see anything. So how am I gonna fix that? Luckily for the guys that have been helping me out, they switched goggles with me, got some new goggles on, felt more comfortable. We had 90 seconds to shoot our rifle at the red target, go to the left or right, whichever one we do. I felt like I was really on point with that part of the stage. The difficult part for me was running to the next part of the stage, which was a handgun part, and I didn't know where to hold my gun. I was trying to sling it on my back, bring it down on my hip. You know, I already cleared it. I was holding it in an awkward place, and then I had the gun across my body. Finally, when I grabbed my handgun to go shoot back to middle.
Did that hit? No?
Time. All right, drop your mag. And then rack it. Yep.
I blew my wad. So I thought it was 90 seconds for the rifle, 90 seconds for the pistol. Didn't realize it was 90 seconds for both stages.
God damn it. So we only had 90 seconds for both. Oh shit.
I mean, honestly, if the weather wasn't complete ass, you would have been fine.
Gotcha.
But
Yeah.
it's just the weather.
I thought it was 90-90.
No.
So it's 90 for both.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Yeah, I definitely did that wrong.
So when you're getting into this, make sure that you pay attention to the rules. They do a great job explaining the rules, but you can get distracted really quick and be forgetful about some of the things with the rules. So you have to ask about the rules and make sure that you're reading it correctly in order for you to participate and accomplish some points out there.
Transition time, going to the pistol. You got your sling right. I gotta fix my sling to have it, because you keep yours in front right there. Yeah, I need to keep mine in front, because I was trying to throw it over my back. I didn't know where I wanted to put it. I lost time on that. And then I missed like 2, I want to say. So I thought it was more time. I thought it was 90 for each, but 90 for both. Yeah. Yeah, it's 90 seconds for both, yeah. I thought it was 90 rifle, 90 pistol. So it's 90 for both.
So, shot better, but didn't finish in time. But hey, you live to fight another day.
We can't miss 100 that time. No burpees.
Few moments in your life where it changes your life completely and the trajectory of how you think and how you feel. And for me, I was in the 10th grade. You know, I'm gaining a little traction and you know, in Louisiana and stuff like that. And track season comes around, boom, blow my whole knee out. And people always say, oh, I blew my knee out. No, I blew it out completely. Like ACL, LCL, MCL, meniscus. To me, it was like what I thought was like the dream that was going to come true, and playing professional sports and playing football and going to college, like it was going to be an easy, you know, deal, quickly became obsolete, like non-existent, because it was like the doctor saying, hey, there's a chance that you may never play again. And I'm like, look, I actually have to play football. Like, I don't have a choice. Like, I don't have money to go to college, and you know, this is my only way out. This, in my thought process at the time, like, this is my only way out of here from a survival mechanism that I have to play football. So my injury was something that, although it was really tough and an obstacle, I ended up being in a position where I was helping guys come back from injuries in a full circle moment in professional sports. And, you know, for me, where I didn't make it to the NFL playing, by the time I was done, playing, I was okay with myself of saying, okay, now let's try something else in life. And so that something else became, well, if I don't play football in the NFL, I can coach in the NFL. So what became like a dream to me became reality within 3 years. I was coaching in college for maybe 3 years and got my first job in the NFL at 25 years old. And I had been in ever since up until this past year. And I'm 40 years old. And so, I feel like whenever you do have a purpose, to help other people out, then everything else is going to work out for you how you want. And now that I'm taking the time for myself and doing the tactical games, I get a chance to experience a different feeling of community, a different feeling of being able to compete again and have some type of purpose. All right, I'll get these grains and then I'll just get like a couple of 55 grain and I'll be good. Man, I'm so glad you guys found this. Frontier, 75 grain. Wait. Yeah, it's awesome. Yeah, right here.
Alright, it's 298.61. Those are limited edition sticker packs.
I love stickers.
Yeah, our customers actually want those as well. Will come to us.
Okay, cool. Thank you.
What was your name?
I'm Derik.
Derik.
Yeah, thank you. All right, got what we needed.
Finish board, which is this side of the tombstone. All bags will be retained. The bag is going to be staged in front of their box, rifle grounded in the rifle box. On the call to go, athletes will perform the following complex.
Stage 3.
Bag must start on the ground.
The most difficult stage. The most difficult stage of all.
Go on to the rear, drop the magazine.
It was called butt to seat.
Trigger goes click, not bang, hopefully.
You had to get a prescribed weight depending on what group you're shooting in. You clean the sandbag to your chest, you squat down, lift your feet up off the box, stand up, throw the 60-pound bag over a 6-foot pole. You do that for 7 reps. Carry the bag with you, you bring it over, you go shoot out at your target. Anytime you had a miss, you had to do a clean over, run back for about 10 yards, drop the bag, clean over, run back. It was completely covered in mud. After getting my first 3 shots in on my AR, I ran into a malfunction.
It's not going through.
I couldn't shoot my AR.
I got sand in my shit. Stuck.
I started to panic a little bit.
Yeah.
I don't know anybody.
God damn, it's my first time shooting with it too.
The malfunction was the gas was backed up from my suppressor in my AR, and I had mud and sand all on my bullets, and my charging handle wasn't going through.
I'm gonna finish today, goddammit.
Straight penalties from that standpoint on. I had 3 more mags to go, and because I couldn't shoot my AR, it was an automatic 10 reps in the penalty box. So the only thing that I could shoot was my handgun and my pistol. What I thought was gonna be a great course for me became hell because there was a malfunction on my gun. It was something that I didn't prepare myself for.
Get in there, goddammit. Ah! Louise. This is a Tactical Games penalty day. Remember that shit. That's what I'm gonna call it. Penalty day.
Gun was down, and when the gun went down, I just, hey, this is gonna turn out to a workout today, and turn it into a workout because it's fitness and firearms. So turn it into a workout, and I finished the workout.
Motherfucking gun, bro. Today was just a workout, really. Today was a workout, actually.
Stage 4 is bags over bar. We have to pick up a prescribed weight of a deadlift bag, bring it over this bar that I want to say for me, it was about 52 inches high. Since we were in the elements for the day, the bag that I had wasn't 100 pounds. I actually had a 125-pound bag that I had to compete with. You had to do it for 30 reps. You had to do it under 5 minutes. So the difficult part was trying to pick the bag up, sit in your lap, and get it over. I didn't hit the full 30 reps, but I got up to 25 reps on it. And I felt pretty accomplished by it because I probably did the heavier weight than anyone else. But, you know, straight fitness on that part, and that's what ended my day. It was just a workout, penalties, and mud.
First one in Texas. I'm done. Yeah. This is your first time here? Yep. Yeah, I did my first one in October, and it was in Arizona.
The regional? Or
it was a regional. I just jumped right into it. I was just like, first and foremost, I didn't even go into the intermediate.
I had a great feeling of being around a group of people who were doing something difficult together. So we had this shared sense of purpose that we enjoyed the workout and that we enjoyed the challenge together. The biggest lesson learned for sure from an event like this is definitely that much as I love a challenge and doing things that are challenging, I still need to help myself, prepare better. And so I have to do a better job of putting myself under pressure, getting outside, shooting more, and working on my transitions with my firearms and brush up on the rules a little bit more. You know, the event itself is fun, and I feel like when you have some hobbies that you can enjoy outside of, you know, your normal day-to-day, I think it does something to you mentally that gives you the energy to make you go forward with everything else in your life. And so for me, you know, finding something to compete in has been very refreshing and feel like it's given me a restart when it comes to starting new goals in my life. I think the next time around, I'm gonna come up with some different plans. I'm gonna have more videos on, you know, my progress throughout the entire deal. I think I'm gonna start intermediate next time and then work my way all the way back up. Anybody out there that wants to do something that's fitness and firearms, don't be afraid to do it. You know, the people who are out there training, everybody's not a professional. There's different levels, men and women. You can do it as a team as well. But if you have any thoughts of wanting to compete in the tactical games, you definitely should, because it's for you. It's for everyone. Competition is for everyone. You should definitely try it and challenge yourself, because you'll feel much better at the end of it.
Thank you.